has turned on the seatbelt light. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you.
If you have the server management permission in Central, you can change the vanity URL for your license or even map it to your own domain. So what exactly is a vanity URL? Well, when you first subscribe to Central, you're assigned a unique URL that'll be used when you publish Flare output. The entire URL starts with a subdomain, which is your license name, usually your company name. The subdomain is followed by a period, then the MadCap Central domain, which is mcoutput.com. You cannot change the MadCap Central domain, but you can change the subdomain, the part before the mcoutput.com. To do this, open the Server Settings dialog in Central, select the URL tab, and click Edit next to the Vanity URL field. Enter a new prefix for the URL and click Save. For example, maybe your full company name is FictionSoft Incorporated, and that's what you enter when you first create your Central license. In that case, your URL would be fictionsoftincorporated.mcoutput.com. But let's say that you later decide you'd like to shorten your URL to just FictionSoft, leaving out the incorporated part. So you change the prefix for the URL from FictionSoft Incorporated to FictionSoft. Your URL would then be fictionsoft.mcoutput.com. On a related note, you can also set vanity URLs for targets or for individual builds within a target. For more about this, see the movie called Setting Builds to Live or Keep. If you prefer to use your company's URL instead of mcoutput.com, you also have the option of mapping to your own host domain. To do this, you first need to set up a CNAME record on your registrar's website, which includes the subdomain you want to use, and point it to the MadCap Central API. Depending on the size of your company, you might want to have someone in your IT department perform this step. See this online help topic for more details about the CNAME record and the rest of the steps. After the CNAME record is set up, open the Server Settings dialog in Central, select the URL tab, and choose Host Mapped Domain. Then enter your subdomain and domain in the text field. For example, if your subdomain is help and your domain is fictionsoft.net, you would enter help.fictionsoft.net in this field. You can click Validate to make sure the URL is valid. After this, choose whether you want to use MadCap's SSL certificate or your own. Finally, click Process. After a few moments, the process should finish and you should see certificate details at the bottom of the dialog. Keep in mind that the output will still be hosted on Central servers, but the URL that you gave to your end users will be your company's domain instead of mcoutput.com. One final note, use caution when changing your vanity URL or mapping to a domain. It is generally best to do this when your Central license is new and before you have set builds to live. If you have already published outputs and then decide to change the URL, any links to the older URL will be broken unless you update those links as well.